Hello there, everybody. I'm Mr. GamerPie, and welcome to Let's Play Sonic Generations, Part 3 now. Now, you might be wondering, why are you in Hidden Palace Zone? The zone is supposed to be Sky Sanctuary. Well, you see, Sky Sanctuary only has one act in this game, and this level comes right before it, another zone that also has only one act. Effectively, this is Act 1 of Hidden Palace, or Act 1 of, Sky Sanctuary. You know, just whichever one you want to think is the dominant level. Now, also, this sort of goes in with Sonic Generations, in which some of the buildings that modern Sonic goes through uses design that I believe is based off of this level. And so, it'd be a good idea to show you it. Oh, and that was the Knuckles battle right there. Back in my old Let's Play of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I was Hypersonic during that battle, so you didn't really get to see what happened. Not hard either way, but, you know. And this is just, Sonic and Knuckles, not Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So that means that I had to play every level before this one to get here. And this is the third to last level in the game. Assuming you count Sky Sanctuary as a different level, in which case it's the second to last level in the game. So, yeah, that's nice. I went through basically the entire game to get here. I hope you internet people appreciate it. Though really, this is one of my favorite Sonic games, so it wasn't that bad. Now, something about Sonic Spin Dash has changed really drastically from the classic games to even classic Sonic Spin Dash and Generations. You see, whenever classic Sonic Spin Dashes in Generations, his Spin Dash sort of keeps going. Like, it goes under its own power. But when you Spin Dash in this game, it gives you the initial boost, but you start decelerating immediately after that, basically. So, yeah, the Spin Dashes are different, basically. It's hard to describe. If you play the classic games, you might not notice it at first. I know that I didn't until I started playing this game again. Well, technically, until I started playing Sonic 2 again, but you get the idea. Until I started playing the original games again. But, you know, play Sonic Generations level as classic Sonic, use his Spin Dash, and then play one of the original games, and you'll probably notice the difference pretty quickly. It's very evident, though hard to describe. So yeah, now we're here in Sky Sanctuary proper. Some things that they took out, these little platforms that fall to pieces. In this level, there's really only one path. It's easy to end up going back in the level. Classic bosses, by the way. They took out Mecha Sonic in his entirety, which I am sad. Because, I mean, really, that's the big thing about this level. You have Mecha Sonic fights in these classic, you know, machines. But, yeah. I guess that they found it kind of redundant to do that because he would be using a classic machine in a classic level, which would... Classicception. Basically. Oh, and Sonic is behind. Yeah, you can see him from the back. That's kind of cool. Now, that was the very first boss from the Sonic series. The next boss he'll use is a bit more annoying. And by a bit, I mean exceedingly. Fire Shield. This is where the elemental shields come from, in case you didn't know. This game also had the Water Shield, and, well, the Bubble Shield, and the Electric Shield, or the Magnet Shield as it's sometimes called. Yes, this boss. This boss originates from Sonic 2. It is probably one of the most annoying classic bosses in the series. Now, of course, I'm beating its brains out, but I'm really good at this stuff, you know, classic series. That's totally my thing right there. But yeah, it basically makes you get hit to attack it the first time. It is possible to beat it without getting hit, but it is very difficult to do so. I mean, I've done it, but, yeah. Now, you know, it's been a few years since I played this game, but, I mean, I went through this game without dying once so far. And I'd like to keep that up, especially for the video. Now they have the bouncy clouds. They have these little spinning platforms. They don't really appear in classic Sonic's version of the levels for some reason, but a lot of them appear in modern Sonic's version, as you'll see whenever we get there. I mean a lot of those. We have a ton. No shortage of spinning platforms in that version of the level. And there's another Egg Robo, and I'm not gonna fight him because I don't feel like it. We have these little falling sections. But the falling sections that you see in the classic Sonic and the modern Sonic level, those aren't based on that section right there. No, you see that next. And here we have Mecha Sonic, the reason for this entire level, really. A Mecha Sonic battle. And it's a great one, really. I mean, look at him. He's going all over the place. Jumping, doing that little spin dash thing. I mean, this is what Sonic does in this game, and this is what Mecha Sonic does. It's perfect. Also, Sonic has what I call an air shield in this game. It's the only game that he has it. It's this. That little flash that he had right there. It makes him temporarily invincible, and by temporarily I mean like a split second. But it can be used to harm enemies that Tails and Knuckles wouldn't normally be able to hurt. So yeah, that's cool. Alright, now this is the section that those areas are based off of. See? This right here. I mean, you don't even really get to play this in this game. But anyway, I'll be back with the next part momentarily. See you in a moment. Alright, we're back. And it's time to see what they've changed, what they've kept, and what they've done in general. Okay, so first you'll notice that Hidden Palace isn't actually part of the level. I mean, I showed that because there's similar designs and modern Sonic staging. It's basically Act 1, but you don't get to see any of that. Ow. Yeah, that's great. Bam. Alright, and Knuckles does not make an appearance in this level, although he is the guide character, I guess. Man, I'm just sucking right now. Yeah, there are multiple paths in this, and you can't actually go backwards in the level if you end up being stupid. So those are definitely differences right there. Also, it's best to do a spin dash to get to the... or I can fail. Okay, wonderful. Failing, yes. It wouldn't be a Let's Play without fail, now what? Alright, I really like the 3D effects they use there. Alright, so here we have one of the only instances of spinning platforms in Sonic's, and it doesn't even move him. Which is kind of weird. Because that's all it really did in the original version, but whatever. So yeah. And a teleporter. It looks quite different. It still has the little red sphere, but otherwise you wouldn't really notice it being the same thing. 1 second. I want to see something. I don't think I've ever actually gone on any of these paths over here, so I'm just gonna do this. Exploration! That did not work. Ah, screw it. I'll just go the normal way. Nice little springs. Go through here. Oh, I see now. That's a shortcut. Because that's what I just went through right there. And missed the cloud. Not that it matters too much. Yeah, I'm going really slowly through this. Whoa, that cloud disappeared. Forgot that it did that. Invincibility! I don't remember invincibility in the original level. That's okay. Never question invincibility. Ah, this. This was not in the original level. No, this was in Sonic 3, though. Yes, it was in Marble Garden Zone. Also, whenever all those little things on the sides fall off, it gets destroyed. That was not the case in Marble Garden Zone. You could use those for as long as you wanted, or at least until you hit the ground or got fed up with the thing. They were required to get through areas, though, just as they are now. Except even more so. Nice birds. Alright, lots of falling platforms. Egg Robo appears... I mean, like... He appeared a lot in the original version, but now he appears even more. The Death Egg is back there. And, this part. Y'all remember this part from the end of the video, right? Yeah, they've got it. And now you can stop if you want to for some reason. You actually have to move on that. Alright. And if I hadn't already gotten the achievement, I would have gotten the achievement Walk on Air, which is playing through the level without ever falling off and dying because of it. So yeah, that was the classic version. They took out all instances of Mecha Sonic, which is a little bit disappointing, but understandable. And, yeah, it's time for Modern. Let's go. Come on. Loading screen. Great. Alright, and this is very different. Start by a nice touching scene with Knuckles helping you for the first time. Well, second time, I guess. He did punch down that wall a moment ago. To get across, and now it's a ramp instead.
Use the left stick to pull off tricks.
And once again, the original Sky Sanctuary didn't have any multiple paths. I mean, there was one path that you would take. And now there's actually quite a few multiple paths. Not that I'm complaining. I mean, really, this is a cool stage. It's really fun. It's also got the bouncy clouds still, in case you didn't notice for some reason. Now this section is pretty cool. They've got this little garden area here. And this is the design stuff that I was mentioning. This indoor area. The original Sky Sanctuary didn't have any indoor areas, in case you didn't notice, so I'd assume that those were based off of Hidden Palace. I mean, it's logical, at least. I'm gonna try to go up there if I can. The teleporter and all. There we go. Go on a higher path. Alright. Oh, and... oh, wait, Cloud. Cloud saved me. Alright. Go through that ring, the top one, to go on to this even further upper path, and fail to stay on it, of course, but you get the idea. You know how to do that. Now. Another golden ring for even more boost. I'm not going to need this much boost. I never really run out, even if I have the normal amount, so that's nice. Having extra boost is never a problem. Alright, now right here, there's another little thing that you can do if you jump off of that one and homing attack against it, against the second one, but that's dangerous. You need to do it to get a red ring, though. And I guess it's a faster path. Sort of. To some extent. This is all cool. Going side to side on here. And I just messed that up, didn't I? Wonderful. Alright. Ooh! I don't need that spring over there. I have my boost ability to launch me forward. Now this part is cool. You gotta race this Egg Robo to the thing. Or just destroy him. You see this? He'll press this switch, and it'll block you off from this area. And that's not good. Another indoor section. The design of those floors looks really cool, all techno-y and stuff.
The floor here looks like it could give way at
These sections never fall, or they take forever to fall, so don't worry about landing on them. And here we have this again, Except I'm going to boost through this part. Yay! And there's the death egg in the background. So yeah, there you have it. Sky Sanctuary. What they've changed, what they've kept. And yeah, they took out the falling, the original types of falling platforms altogether. Maybe that was a reference to it at the very end there, but it didn't look like the original ones, so I'd assume that it was just their own thing. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time when I take on some bosses. See you then!